Good morning, everybody, guys. Now I'm talking about the part of coaching. In the slide 4, I'm talking about the learn English. Therefore, I've done a reading comprehension certificated level B1, and this reading explains the sports in the gym and also the modalities to do a training plan. So the visit to the club, the access to the club is free, and everybody has a different training plan and a different private expert instructor in which you can do psychophysical exercises. In addition, if you decide to stop your membership, your different plan, you don't pay anything. Finally, it's so easy to assess and it never closes. And about the position, it's simple to find this gym that is in the center of town near public transport and with parking. About slide 5, it's important to discuss about the TEDx. TEDx is a podcast in which you can talk about 10 ways to do a conversation. This podcast, repeat, concerns 10 ways to do a conversation, communication, and they are the following. Don't multitask. Use open-ended questions simple. Don't pontificate, and therefore when you enter in a speech with the mind, you don't pontificate means that your entry in a speech with the mind that you are coming to learn, not teach. Go with the flow means that head all analysis a situation that is all too familiar about an interview. If you don't know, you say don't know. Say don't know. And to conclude, it's important to listen. The active listening, in fact, is essential with a person or more people, and also it's essential to take in consideration the tone of voice. Be brief. It's important to say the essential information, avoiding more details. And about the point, stay out of the weeks. You must avoid the supplementary informations when you discuss with your friend or your teacher or with your parents. In the slide 6, it's important to say that always we in the site Learn English British Council, I've tried to do the certificated, the listening certificated B1 on the difference and similarities about Earth and Mars. Students should explain correctly that Mars is colder than Earth, and also about the colors. The Mars is red instead, Earth is blue. The analogies about these planets, both have water because our planet is composed by 70% of water and Mars had huge ocean in the past. Analogies. And finally, the second student sustained that the Earth, our planet, has nitrogen and oxygen. Instead, Mars has longer days. Slide 7. In the slide 7, this text refers to the language used in the popular dance. So, in this context, the English Folk Dance and Song Society affirms that that terms, ladies and gentlemen, should be eliminated to avoid offending minority genders. Therefore, this musical organization tries to make the dances very inclusive, inviting the teacher to use a genderless language, linguaggio non sessuale. Then, to avoid misunderstanding, it's essential to replace ladies and gentlemen or men and women with the alternative like larks and robins, bands and bears, and leads and follows. Also to replace the offensive language, yes, pronounced by speakers and organizers such as couples or partners as in some circumstances is offensive for the single people due to relationship status, and according to the company, callers and speakers should demonstrate good model consent, avoiding pressure on the people. To conclude, in the reason of the politically correct, inappropriate language is important to avoid incomprehension with people who are single, for example, in the disco, for example, and that guidelines advise participants to be mindful of dance floor context. That's all. Goodbye.